Good evening, everyone. This is Monica McDowell and Mondays with Monica. My energy tips for you this evening have to do with clearing your energy of other people's energies. Some of us are very empathic. We walk into a room, we pick up everybody else's energies. And so it's helpful to know things and tips and tools that help you clear your energy field of other people's energies. So I'm going to tell you several of the tips that I use. There are a lot of techniques that you can use, and some of them are effective at some times for me, and some other times, and some work for some people and don't work for others. So you just have to experiment and try and see what works for you. So one of the first things that you learn in energy healing classes is just a quick brush off. And all that means is you just take one hand opposite on your shoulder and you just kind of sweep down, just kind of brush down your body in a sweeping back and forth moment, all the way down to the floor, to your feet, and then just tap on the ground just to help ground that energy. So again, just sweeping back and forth all the way in front of you, all the way down to the ground, to your feet, and then just tapping on the ground. A more deliberate way is to start at one shoulder and just cross in front of your heart down to your hip, and then do the opposite, and just do that repeatedly. Just crossing over. Any kind of crossover pattern is also going to strengthen your own energy and help prevent other people's energies from affecting you so much anyway. So just crossing back and forth, crossing right over your heart, and then when you're done, just flushing right off your arms and shaking off your hands. This is another tip that I learned from another energy healer. Right here is the soul seat. And when I am done with a session with a client, I will often just put one hand here, one on my soul seat, and one hand facing away from me, as if I am connecting with the client's soul seat who has just left my office, or we've just hung up the phone, and I push away. I push away. When we go into an energy session, our energies merge. That's just normal. It's just natural. It's just going to happen. But at the end, I just intentionally create distance, create a boundary between our energy fields that acknowledges that we've merged our fields during the energy healing, and now we're separating them and we're going our separate ways. So just one hand on the soul seat, another hand here, and pushing the other person's energy into their field gently and intentionally, just to acknowledge that we're separate individuals, seemingly, but in this plane we have to operate individually, energetically, in order to thrive. Another thing that you can do is you can use crystals. I often wear a rose quartz crystal, right, that sits right on my heart chakra. That helps maintain and keep me clear. You might want to try different crystals for you. I just had an incident yesterday where I was picking up energy and the rose quartz didn't work, but another one did, and was very effective, very fast. So just using a crystal anywhere in your body, anywhere in your field where you feel like you're holding something. You can always use EFT, the tapping, to help clear your nervous system of other people's energies. And you can also use your mind to set a very strong choice that you are not going to pick up other people's energies. Other people's energies are not going to impact you anymore. It can take time for that thought, that intention, that choice to establish itself in your energy fields, but it is a strong thing to affirm and to practice. Okay, I hope that helps. I'll see you next week.